I don't like how long the wait for champs is. I mean, it doesn't even feel like champs is happening. Like, of course, the teams and players scrim during the day, but everyone's just playing split game, chilling at night. But I think that's also because of like the patches. I think the multiplayer patch is on a different patch than what they're playing on. So you can't play on your normal account. You have to be on the CDL account only. And I don't really think has 8's been getting started at all. I don't really think we've seen many 8's get started, but yeah, champs, from my opinion, it doesn't feel like champs is a week away. It's kind of dull right now. So hopefully it starts picking up and like the more stuff gets talked about. Like biggest tournament of the year, millions of dollars on the line. Like, I'm trying to have that like energy. Like, oh, champs is coming up. It's about to be crazy. So yeah, I don't know. It's weird. But without further ado, let's get into our actual official pick'ems that we're going to do this time. And I got to do an upset for some team. I got to do an upset. I have to. I can't live with myself if I'm just going to make everything so black and white. But winners round 1. Boston Breach. I was actually hanging out with Purge. I was hanging out with Purge, and he's like, he wanted Boston, or he wanted LAT to get the first seed so they play them, because for whatever reason they have beat Boston. They've been one of the only teams that, or have beat LAT. They've been one of the only teams that could beat LAT throughout the year. Granted, I don't think they'll beat them at champs, but they have had success in the past of doing it. So who knows? It could happen. It could happen. And then when they did beat them, I think they were playing Hacienda. Hacienda S&D is always in the series when they were beating them. And then I think a Hacienda Hardpoint maybe. But yeah, I don't think LAT is going to get caught slipping. I think they're going to take care of business and handle it in a... I'm going to give Boston 1. I'm going to give Boston 1, I think. I'm going to give Boston 1. That's solid. Actually, yeah, solid. I like that. But this series is hard. Surge versus Miami. I don't know exactly who. Like, I feel like everyone's going to say Miami. But we can't forget that Surge did fumble at Major 4. But this is going to be a good match. I feel like this match right here is a top 2 match of the winners round 1 alongside Faze Optic. Those are the 2 matches I'm really looking out for. The other matches, like, it could be close. They could be all right. But I don't really expect it. What maps Boston even getting? Let's go to their thing and let's figure that out. I want to see because if there's a Hacienda in the series, I think Boston could take a Hasi. Because they were 1-0 in stage 4 on Hasi. But yeah, I feel like they have to do. If I'm LAT, I'm probably vetoing Hasi. Damn, I wish I could just click to other teams. If I'm LAT, what would they veto? Or do they not play Protocol S&D? Yeah, they do not play Protocol. Okay, so LAT is going to veto Protocol S&D. I'm assuming, LAT 9-6 on Ozzy, so they're not bad at it. And 10-9. So yeah, if veto. Wait, is this glitched? LAT? They veto red card this much? Now they don't lose? Am I faded? Or maybe did they just veto it so other teams didn't pick it? Is that what I think the LA team might have done that, maybe, in like online matches or something. They're like, nah, that would be big brain. Like, listen, we're going to run you on this. I don't know. That's weird. But yeah, I feel like Hasi, S&D would be the best chance. I don't think Boston has a chance in control versus LAT because they're the best control team by far. If they just get rid of Hasi Hardpoint. Hasi or Skyline. Hasi or Skyline would be the only maps that Boston have a chance of taking for Hardpoint. So I would say those 2 maps, then Hasi S&D. So I could see them taking a map. But now we got Surge versus Heretics. Surge versus Heretics. This is going to be a really close series. And let's see their current. What they're feeling good on. I mean, their hardpoint's looking good. Ooh, their S&D was ass. That's what it was. That's what screwed them over because their hardpoint is looking great. 8-3. The only map they've lost is Skyline and Hardpoint, and I know it's usually they lose versus like LAT on that. I want to open another tab with Miami so we can compare the two, because like this match is like definitely gonna. What the fuck is going on? This match is we're gonna need to look at the stats, the analytics, the data going into this one to help me decide, because it's a coin flip. So that's the big issue right now. 2-7 for Vancouver in S&D, 9-3, Miami's best game mode S&D, but they have the edge in the hard point. The controls are they're both whatever I control. They're both not that good. So let's see. Hossie, Proto, Rewind, or Hossie, red card, Rewind. So I'm assuming Miami's probably going to get rid of Rewind versus Surge. Or Vault. No, they're getting rid of Vault. They're getting rid of Vault. They're 1-2 on Vault. Miami's 3-0. Miami's going to get rid of Vault, Hardpoint. Surge will probably get rid of Skyline, I'm assuming. Yep, they will get rid of Skyline. So Vault and Skyline will not be in the series. So it's going to be 3-1 Hossie, 1-0 Hossie. So probably, definitely a Hossie Hardpoint. And I think Miami will pick Hossie Hardpoint. 0-1 and Rewind. 2-0 round. Ooh. So for Miami, they actually have a tough choice. Do they veto Vault or veto Rewind? They've played Vault more. So Miami could potentially, there is a world where they could veto Rewind, since Surge is 2-0 Rewind, 3-0 on Vault. And Miami does play Vault more. Let's see their HP veto. 4 for Rewind, 5 for Vault. So yeah, that's a toss-up. Yeah. But it depends on their search. Their weekend's going to depend on their search for their Surge team. All this can change in months of practice? Oh, yeah, definitely. Teams are going to be hard focusing in the maps. That's the thing. Because when you have a map you're not good at, you hard focus that map and try to figure it out. But then when you stop putting that effort into some other maps, they start slacking off a little bit. So like we said, it's been a month. It's hard to say. 9-3, 9-6. I don't know. This is such a close match. I think I have Miami 3-2. I think I have Miami 3-2 going in for this match. That's really all I can see. That's all I can see. I'm expecting a game 5. I'm expecting a game 5 of this series. But the thing is, Surge has good Surge players. They have really good Surge players. They have Neptune. They have 04. They have, that's like two, like, they're aggressive first blood getters, playmakers. And I feel like Abuza and Nasty. Oh, shit. Well, I mean, this was the last stage. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Abuza and Nasty went through a last stage. But I'm sure they've regrouped and figured it out after that, because that was just crazy. They had an insane last stage. Abuza has a lot of first bloods. What the heck? Yeah. So I'm thinking Miami. I'm thinking Miami 3-2. Miami 3-2. They'll match up versus LAT winners round 2. And then we got, Atlanta Faze versus Optic Texas. A very close match. Last time they matched up at the major. And I feel like we'll see. I wonder what the vetoes are going to look like. If they're going to look the same. Is there a way I could like see matches? Yeah. Matches. Wait, what is this? Champs. Oh, wait. Select events. Wait, how do I see like the completed matches? Oh, okay, right here. Optic. Faze. Damn. Wait, is there a way I can see the map, like the map set? Oh, wait, do I just click on it? No. Completed. As you can see, I'm not used to this. Yes. Okay, that's how we do it. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Okay, so a rewind. Hossie. Red card. Hossie. So wait, can we see what the map vetoes were? Okay. So Optic banned Hossie Hardpoint. Faze banned Vault. Optic pick rewind. I feel like Optic should ban probably red card. Probably red card versus Faze. I feel like LAT is the best red card team. Faze is, excuse me, second best red card team. So if Optic bans red card hardpoint, Faze will probably then end up picking Hossie. But we did see Miami beat them on Hossie, so they are beatable, but still I'm sure Hossie's one of the more comfortable maps. Let's go see the stats, the statistics of Atlanta Faze for, let's just do Major 4 tournament and the Major 4 qualifiers. So they're 0-1 on Vault. So yeah, Faze is getting rid of Vault versus Optic, because Optic's really good at that map. Red card S&D. It could be another protocol. They're 3-0 on protocol, but I mean, that round 11 could have went either way. And I know Optic plays protocol a lot. So I do think protocol will probably be in the series. It'll probably be in the series. But yeah, Vault hardpoint will be gone. Then Optic probably vetoes red card hardpoint. So then it would be between Skyline, Rewind, Hossie. Skyline, Rewind, Hossie. And then, of course, we saw that the Rewind was super close last time versus these two teams. I don't know. What do we think over this one, Chad? Is this our upset? Is our upset? Or do we think FaZe comes in, locked in, takes care of business, and doesn't mess around, doesn't troll? I think I need to put an upset somewhere, bro. 3-2. I got 3-2. We're going game 5 here. It's champs. It's going to be a lit game 5, a lit series versus FaZe and Optic. I think we got to do 3-2 FaZe. I think FaZe is motivated after last year's champs. Well, I think they're definitely motivated from that, but then they also just lost the last 2 events to LAT. So, I mean, that is definitely another motivation too. They were the best team in the game with the first 2 majors. They lost the next 2. So, yeah. I think we have to give it to FaZe. But like the thing is, I could very, very easily see Optic winning. So it's gonna be crazy. Like these 2 matches, I could very easily see the other 2 winning. Toronto versus Carolina. I think we give it to Toronto, but I think it'll be close. Maybe like a 3-1. We'll see what Toronto we get, man. Kinda hometown-ish buff, because I'm sure people from Toronto will make the drive and will support the boys out there. So they'll get a little excitement, you know. But so we'll have LAT Miami, they winners round 2. FaZe Toronto, winners round 2. That was a pretty solid winners round 2. Then Boston versus Vancouver. I think we give it to Surge 3-1. And I think we give Optic a 3-1 over Carolina. Then we do that.
Look at that P90 shot.
Hey, Logo, thank you very much for 33 months. I'm liking Surge Live in the prime form. I mean, they could. They very easily could. And then, oh man, what are we doing over here? I don't know. Is this where upset happens? Do we see a potential Miami upset versus Thieves? Because they did beat Thieves at the last event, but then lost Sunday. That map 4, Thieves could have won. Scrap called in, I don't even know what streak that was, the Dreadnought or whatever. He must have been absolutely frying to even get that streak. He must have been getting a lot of kills and being in the hill while doing it. Miami definitely has a chance, for sure. Like it's going to be, I feel like this is going to be a good series. But I feel like Thieves probably still wins 3-1. I think Thieves still wins 3-1. Yeah, man. I don't know. Scrub doesn't have a gunship equipped 3-0 Thieves. I think that S&D is going to be the biggest thing for Thieves because, of course, Miami's a really good S&D team right now. So, and I mean, they're just not good at control. They're good at hardpoint, good at S&D. Their controls, whatever. And so, yeah. And then Ultra. Do we think Ultra did beat Faze last year at Champs, and now they're in Canada? They're in Canada. Hometown buff. Toronto wouldn't have said they've been looking bad. I mean, they haven't been looking the best recently. They've struggled versus like the top competition. They haven't really pushed the top teams like a game 5 yet and been close. Happy Father's Day. Thank you, Stacks. Look at shout out to all my children in the chat. All 381 of you. Appreciate you. All my children. Even though some of you and most of you are probably older than me. Probably a Faze 3 on, but like I don't have an upset. It's just bothering me. Maybe in the loser bracket we'll do an upset. We'll do an upset. We have to do a crazy upset in the loser bracket, chat. We'll have to do a crazy upset. I can't lie. We have to do one. Then we go back down here. Oh fuck, Miami versus Optic. Oh god, this is gonna be a crazy match. This is gonna be a crazy match. All right, let's start with this one first. Toronto versus Surge. I think I'm taking hometown cheese. I think I'm taking hometown cheese. Champs cheese hosting it. I mean, Vancouver's from Canada too. But Kitchener's a lot closer to Toronto. So I think I got the hometown team going on. I got the hometown team. Toronto's hosting the event. We got them. I think I got them moving on. And then, oh man, Miami versus Optic. Would you guys consider this an upset if Optic beats Miami? Is this considered an upset? Or no? Is it like kind of like a 50-50? Because as of recent, Miami probably has to look better. But I think Optic is getting into form. You say so? Because I feel like it's a kind of a little upset, but it's not like that surprising. It's not like, oh shit. Like if Optic were to beat Faze, you'd be like, oh shit. Or if Miami beats LEC, that's when like, oh my God, they're crazy upset. Miami's the favorites, but I think Optic gets it done. I think Optic gets it done 3-1. I think Optic gets it done 3-1. Not going to lie. They have a little loser bracket run going for them. I think that's what's going to happen. I cannot root for Encore. I mean, I do like rooting for them. They're a great team. They're a great team. I think Optic does it. And I think Optic's making a little run. I think Optic's making a little run. Toronto can't beat Merc. Optic move on. No way, Merc just runs them now. I think, yeah, probably like a 3-2 though. Like a grueler. A grueler. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. This is where it gets tough. This is where it gets tough. Do you ever play worse because of a crowd? No. Because it depends on the players. Some players get motivated. Some could like be like, oh shit, they just saw me get gunned. Now give Optic the tournament. I know you want to. Imagine the views if you do. No, we're not giving them the tournament. We're not giving them the tournament. But I think some shit might go down in winners finals. I think some shit might go down in winners finals. What if? I mean, I think LAT's probably gonna win. LAT probably wins, right? Or because I think Optic has a better chance of beating Faze than they do LAT right now. Let's see. This has to go game 5. Ah, man. And then losers finals. Losers finals. Faze versus Optic. Don't do it. You guys seen it? You're like, he wants to do it. He wants to do it. Yeah. I think their Cinderella story run might end here. Do it. It's always been Faze. It has to be Faze versus Thieves. Like, if the season doesn't end in a Faze versus Thieves to who is the best team from this season, I mean, well, I guess it already happens in winners finals, but like, it would probably be best if it happened again in grand finals. So I feel like, yeah, I'm not gonna go too crazy. That works great. That yeah. Yeah, because like we kind of need this match. Like, it happens here, but like if it does happen again in the grand final, it adds up perfectly. Faze, major 1, major 2 champs. LAT, major 3, major 4 champs. But here's the thing. Now, yeah, I was gonna be like, oh yeah, Scrap hasn't played well in the grand finals, but Scrap has Hydra now. And I feel like Hydra goes God mode in finals. He's insane. What would even... Let's go see their match. Let's go find that match. Wait, completed. Let's see how everything went down. Red card. Yeah, I mean, LAT runs red card. Faze got through a skyline. LAT won Odyssey. So it was a 4-2. Yeah, Faze won Proto. Yeah, I mean, Faze was down 2-0 in this Proto. They did clutch up. Another thing to think about, this will be Paco's 3rd straight grand finals of champs. Really? Yeah. MW2, MW3. Yeah. It would be if he makes it this year, which I'm assuming they do. I'm definitely leaning LAT. Just because mainly because of control and red card as a map. LAT is the best red card team for hardpoint and S&D, and they're the best control team. And if you look in the grand finals, there's what? 1 hardpoint, 2 hardpoints. There's only 2 hardpoints. But does Faze doesn't get a veto, right? Or if you come from winners. Oh, wait. Isn't it? If you come from winners, you get 1 veto or something? Is it best of 9? Oh, it's best of 9? Oh, shit. Oh. It's best of 9? I didn't even read that. Oh. Whoa, that makes it a little crazy. Oh. Yeah. So how does a best of 9 work? No, wait, no way a team's gonna try to go down 0-4 and make the greatest comeback of all time. If they do that in champs grand finals, that's the greatest comeback of all time. If a team goes down 0-4 and wins 5 straight, that would be the craziest. That might be the craziest match in esports history if that happens at the World Championship. That would be crazy. Ooh, that's tough then. So wait, you think it's 3 HPs, 4 S&Ds, 2 controls? This is a tough one then, because I don't know how vetoes work for best of 9, because we haven't had a best of 9 match since I think pretty much our season in Cold War, because I think it switched to best of 7s after that in grand finals, and now there was each grand final the champs is best of 9. Winner only gets vetoes. Ooh, so this is such an important match for Faze. If Faze clutches up in the winners finals and can get like a guarantee, either just a Hossie hardpoint ban, or not Hossie, red card. If they can get both teams ban HP? Ooh. That makes it interesting then, if both teams ban HP. Because if FaZe could just get red card off the board, that will help them a lot. And then S&D, I don't know how S&D vetoes work for best of 9. But if they can veto red card, that'd also be fire. But like, let's see FaZe's team, FaZe team. What maps are they not vibing with at the moment? Or are they vibing with? They are liking dealership. They're 1-1. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna play. They want to play dealership versus LAT. Hossie control is like their main control, but I think LAT is just better at protocol because FaZe should be 1-1 if they didn't do that 0-2 comeback in the control on proto in the grand finals. Okay, so I'm assuming LAT would veto Hossie or not Hossie protocol S&D. Yeah, they would veto protocol S&D. Wait, what is it? It's HP S&D control, HP S&D control, HP S&D, 4 HP, 3 S&D. Actually, I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know. I would love to see that because I feel like that completely changes how we would do the outcome for this. I think as of now, we'd probably say I'd probably lean LAT to take it. I don't know in which fashion, but I think the controls and then yeah. Oh, how do I do this? Wait, I'm about to do something crazy. New tab to the right. Wait, how do you do like open another tab? Wait, do you right click? How do you open a new tab, chat? Mute, reload, close other tabs, close. Winner gets 1 veto, loser gets 1 HP ban. Something like that. It's hard. I don't know. I don't know the rules. Right. Just copy paste link. Oh, I could do that. Wait, that's fire. Copy. Oh, that's fire. That's fire. That's fire. Teams. Okay. Control click for new. I knew it was something like that. Major 4 qualifier, major 4 tourney. Yeah, so they're getting protocol up out of there. They're getting protocol up out of there for sure. Last year, champs winners got 1 HP, 1 control veto. Losers get 1 HP veto, 1 S&D. FaZe are 5-3 versus LET in control in the year. Interesting. Interesting. Ooh, I think that whoever comes in winners is actually such a big advantage, even though you get ice for not playing, but that actual veto. Because if LAT wins and you are correct, they do get 1 control veto. They could just veto protocol control and then just play Vault and Hossie, which they would love. Control veto, yeah. So FaZe hard vetoes Vault. They like to play Hossie. But LAT is just better at Hossie. Yeah. 1 match Sunday cheese. Oh wait, there's only 1 match Sunday. Oh yeah, I forgot. I kind of don't like that. Even though it's grand finals, it's champs, I kind of don't like that. I'd rather have a losers match, but I guess it's kind of unfair because then a team would have to. It'd just be better if they did all this in one day. The winners to losers to that. Like we normally do championship Sunday. I think it'd be more fun instead of just 1 match. But I mean, I guess they want to like hype it up as like, you know, this is the only match of the day. This is all you got to focus on. You got your rest from Saturday night into Sunday. Show up and be your best. So I understand it. I feel like it's just more fun for everyone if there's more matches, but it would go on longer, I guess. I think I got LAT taking it, chat. 5-2? 5-3? I think a 5-3. Actually, you know what? No, we're going game 5. We're going best of 9. I don't care. For the storyline, we're going best of 9. In the major one, when FaZe won, they won in round 11 in the best of 7. But like, I don't want to do it for the story. I got to be real. I feel like it's going to be 5-2 or 5-3. But I want it to be okay, around 9. I'm channeling it. We're going to 9. We're going to 9. Is Challenge Finals going to be a main stage? It usually is, but I'm not sure. But I would assume it would be because it has been the past couple of years. We're going to 9. We're trying to speak it into existence. Best of 9. Wait. So this is the bracket. This is the whole bracket. We got LAT taking it all. LAT taking it all. Excuse me. Is there anything else to be changed? Anything we're feeling about, like, any upsets or anything that I might be going a little crazy on? I got Optic beating Miami down here. I got Toronto beating Surge. I feel like people could say, I'd probably think people would say that, like, Miami and Surge are both favored versus Toronto, and then Miami versus Optic. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. But I feel like this would lead to a good weekend. I'm happy with this. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's what we have. We have LAT taking it. Best of 9. Scrap is going to win some maps in the Tramps Grand Finals. He doesn't have to worry about Hydra being on the other side of the stage from him. Well, all New York fried as well. So got to show love. This guy's out like a 1.5. Kismet fried. President doing his thing. When you win 5-0, everyone has to do their thing and be fine. But yeah, I think we got LAT. That would mean Scrap and Ghosty getting their first ring. Yeah, Scrap and Ghosty getting their first ring. Envoy getting his second. And Hydra getting a second. This changes a lot too. We're going to have to do another. The all-time list changes a lot. I honestly should have waited until after Champs to do it. But if Faze wins, it really changes the power rankings too. Because if Abizi and Simp and Cell, they all move up, I think. Abizi and Simp probably, I had him in my bracket at like 5th or in 6th. They might be 4 and 5 now. So it changes a lot. And I mean, same with LAT. They go up the list more as well. If Hydra gets the second ring, Scrap gets the ring, I think Scrap's automatically top 30, even though he's only been his 3rd or 4th season. Because Scrap's going to be a top 30 player of all time without a doubt, but he just only has a couple chips now. He only has a couple chips because he has barely played. So if he gets that ring, he probably already gets on the top 30. If Hydra wins, he's T5 all time. I wouldn't say he's T5 all time yet. I think if Hydra gets 3 rings, that's when he's probably like T5, T3 to 5. But I think you need like a 3rd ring and just some more chips for that. But I think Hydra probably gets top 10. Yeah, I think giving Hydra's top 10 would be fair. Oh, draws a second ring too? Oh yeah, draws would go up as well. So yeah, the Champs has a lot of implications, especially for the all-time list, for sure. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. I mean, I'm excited to watch it now. Honestly, I think doing the tier list and then doing the prediction got me excited for Champs. Because before I was like, oh yeah, Champs is in a week. That's crazy. But now like that I did this and I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh wait, like a lot of money, a lot of storylines, everything. What if Seattle wins it? I mean, I would kind of love a team that we don't expect to win. Yeah, if there was going to be, you get one choice. One team that's not LAT or Faze wins Champs. Who is it? Who do you think could actually do it? Whether it's going to be delusional or not. It's going to be delusional because everyone's expecting LAT and Faze to make it. But if there was one team that could maybe, do something, who would you have the most faith in? Miami, Optic, Surge. Optic, they got hot. The issue of why, like, it's a great story and it would be awesome. The issue that happens, because I'm assuming one LAT and Faze will still be in grand finals. If LAT and Faze, one of them isn't in grand finals, I think the world might have frozen over. That would be insane if it was like a Optic versus Miami or an Optic Surge or like Surge might, like, that would be absolutely insane, which probably won't happen. My issue is I'm worried about the like Optic, Surge, and Miami in a grand finals versus either LAT or Faze, like all the maps, like that long of a series, like how good their map pool is. Because Faze and LAT have really had the whole season to work on their map pool. Because I mean, they've been top 2 the whole season, and that's what they do. They play the maps they're bad at to work on it for these moments, while the other teams try to do that sometimes, but they can't do it as much. So that's my concern about like the Miamis, the Surge, the Optics, if they were to get to a grand finals. Granted, you could just get hot. You could just fucking, it could be your day. You wake up, you're shooting, they take off. But we'll have to see. I mean, I hope for some upsets. I would not mind a team, an Optic, Miami, or Surge being in the grand finals. Actually, I would kind of mind Surge, because Surge, you know, they have gotten smoked both times they're in the grand finals. They've played so well up until they've got to the grand finals, and then they kind of flopped. So I don't have too much faith in them in the grand finals, but I would love to be wrong. If they can get to the grand finals and win, that'd be fire. But yeah, I think this is my list for now. Solid list. If any things you guys would change, let me know. I'm gonna go get a water real quick. Realistically, how much can a month of scrims and VOD do for your actual matches? Well, I think the biggest thing for that is the first round matchups. Because you know who you're playing for a month. Why can't I move this? Oh, okay. You know who you're playing for a month, so you literally just only have to prep for that team. And that's what teams do. Like, they're not going to be worrying. Like, of course, you're kind of worried about your round 2s and stuff, but you got to get there first. So that's why I do think actually the biggest upset potential probably is in winners round 1. Like, Carolina could come out hot on a hard point or a control, take that, and then hit a little Neslo or something on Ultra. The same could be said for like Optic versus Faze. Just because it's winners round 1, you know who you're playing for so long that you just have all the time in the world to prepare. That's all you really care about. I genuinely believe the loser round 1 upset will be Boston or the LAT. I mean, they've done it before at a major. They beat them at major 2. Major 2. So we'll see.